Don't expect much from the toilets at Otogar, Istanbul's major bus station. Make sure to bring your own toilet paper too. So now we're here, we're just waiting for the bus. This should be our bus to go to Cesme at 10 o'clock. And we're just waiting. It's about 9:30 right now. So this is our bus down to Cesme. Çeşme. It's a 10-hour bus ride. There's supposed to be Wi-Fi on this bus, I'm not sure. This is supposed to be one of the better companies, or if not the best, in Istanbul, this Varan. And they were bought by Ulusoy, which I'm not sure if it's a German company, but they have a lot of routes going directly from Istanbul into Germany and Austria. So we'll see how it goes.
This is the big bridge connecting the Asian side with the European side. We're going from the European side towards the Asian side.
So we're still in the bus, and it's been an hour and 40 minutes, and we just passed into the Asian side of Istanbul. So by bus, going from Otogar, like Esenler on the European side, to get to the Asian side, it takes almost 2 hours. So that's how big this city really is. It takes a lot less if you go by ferry and by public transport. But in car or by bus, you have to pretty much go all the way around. So now we just made a stop at the other bus station in Istanbul, which is Alabikoy, in the area of Kadikoy, which is on the Asian side. So if you are coming into Istanbul, just remember that there are a couple different stations. The Esenler Otogar is on the European side. That's where we just left from. And now we're getting more people in Alabikoy, which is the other station on the Asian side. The one closest to the center that's hooked directly to the tram lines and the subway is the Esenler Otogar. So that's the best choice if you're coming in and you're staying in the center, like the old center near Sultanahmet and that area there. Otherwise, the other stations are a little bit more out of the city center. So we are doing good so far on timing. We have about another hour to Cesme. The bus just stopped now in Izmir. Izmir, from what we saw from the highway, it looks pretty large. And we're at the main station in Izmir, picking up other people, dropping off other people. And we go direct to Cesme from here, about another hour.
Okay, it's like 9:30 at night. We get here in Cesme, in our apartment. This is Stacy. This is the living room. This is the bathroom. There's a shower behind here somewhere. Okay, it was a long bus ride, more than 10 hours. Bedroom. Also, we also have a balcony here, small but it's cool. And this one was pretty easy to find compared to the ordeal last night in last week in Istanbul. And I'm just surprised that a lot of people here don't speak English, so even the guy here at the hotel, it was nice. It was a nice guy, it was kind and all, it was helpful, but pretty much without Google Translate it would have been really difficult to get here and understand what he wanted, what we wanted. So just like a little surprise, because this is an area west coast of Turkey, like opposite there's like Chios, that's like a Greek islands, and I know there's like thousands of tourists during the summer, like, you know, traveling back and forth. So I'm kind of surprised, at least here in Turkey, to see so little people, so like a few people speaking English, and especially in this like super touristy area. So I have no clue how they do that during the summer, but I don't know, maybe there's other people who speak English in high season, I have no idea, but that would be definitely helpful to have more people speaking English, especially like, you know, to boost the tourism in this area, so to speak, but that's okay. Okay folks, we are here in Cesme, west coast of Turkey. We're gonna stay here a couple of days, and then tomorrow we're gonna take the ferry to Chios in Greece. Seems like a pretty nice laid-back beach town here in the west coast of Turkey. Looks like a lot like beach towns that we know, like in Sicily or Southern Europe. Stray dogs around as usual, probably like following people for food. They all microchipped, so who knows. And now we're gonna go to the marina to see if our like tickets for tomorrow are all like in order. It could be good like for like 1 night or 2 night stop if you're going to other Greek islands or other Turkish islands. Obviously during the summer I bet the weather is better, you can go to the beach and stuff like that, but it's still cool. Okay, so guys, we're here still in Cesme, west coast of Turkey. Now we're going to the marina and we want to go check if our tickets for the ferry tomorrow, they're all like in order. Seems like a nice town, pretty laid back, you know, typical Mediterranean beach towns here on the west coast of Turkey. So I think this area is pretty famous during the summer for like island hopping, as they say. You can take a lot of ferries for a lot of Greek islands, Turkish islands, and we came here yesterday by bus from Istanbul. It was like a 10-hour bus ride, and we used a company called Varan. It was pretty decent. I read on a website it's one of the best in Turkey. I say like the service was good, they were on time, people were like decently friendly, although they couldn't put together a sentence in English. That definitely could be improved. Obviously they all speak Turkish, so it's kind of you know, it's not always fun when you don't understand what was going on, and you know, at least have something explained in English, even a couple sentences, like, you know, we're stopping for 5 minutes to use the toilet, stuff like that. We always had to ask what was going on, but it's okay. We paid 1100 liras in two, which is pretty much 50 euros. I think it's worth it for the bus, which was comfortable, was clean. So I think definitely, at least our experience with Varan is like good, even if we just use it once. So I think I've seen it on a website called turkeyplanner.com or something. So I like to give, always like, you know, to give Caesar what's Caesar's, so to speak. If I remember, I'm gonna put the link in the description. And the guy was saying that it was one of the best company in Turkey when it comes to buses, so it seems like it. Now we're here in Cesme, just taking a walk toward the marina. You want to add something, Stacy?
Cesme seems like pretty nice to hang out for like a day or two. Right now it's like a kind of off tourist season, but I think it's better.
In front of me there's like departures and I think passport control, since officially Turkey is not in Europe, and then going to Greece we're getting into Europe, and our ferry is tomorrow 6 o'clock and we can be here by 5, and so far it seems pretty easy.